Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Kid Howard. We're going to be talking about the balancing out your toe arm, changing your cartridge and your stylus. And we're going to be working on this Pioneer turntable. It's a direct drive, has automatic return. The model of this turntable is the PL 518 turntable. So if you ever change your cartridge and your stylus out and you need to line back up the weight balance on what the pressure is going on your album, what you're going to need to do, these numbers on the back of the toe arm right here, those two, they turn separately. There's numbers on them, and they're split piece of units, what they are, and they were turned separately and they have numbers on them. So whatever your stylus, your needle from the manufacturer calls for, the weight that you need to put on to your album when you are playing it, this is where you're going to make your adjustments at, right back here. So once you have done that, the next thing you want to do, you want to balance that, your toe arm. So what I have here is a block here. It's got numbers on it and it has lines on it. This is by Hudson. Put it up here so you can see it. It's got a lot of lines on it. So what you want to do with that is set it up here on your platter, like so. Then you want to take your toe arm and you want to lift it up off of the resting surface. And what you want to do is balance that toe arm. These lines, you can go by the lines here. This is where you're going to balance your toe arm. You want it to set level like this. So what you need to do is come back here and you need to turn the counterweight back here until that's straight across. This arm is straight across with the lines here. You don't want to dip it down, don't want to dip it up. Once you get that done, you want to bring this back to its resting spot. Then after you get that done, we have another tool here to use. This other tool, what you do with it, is called the tracking force. This is what this looks like. It's got two grids on it with numbers on it. And right in the center of that bullseye is where you want to drop your needle at, right there. So what you want to do with it, stick it on your platter, just like that. Then you want to take your arm and you want to bring it over to the first grid. And you want to drop your needle down on there. And you will get down low and look at that. Make sure that the stylus is setting level with the lines on there. If you need to make any adjustments, there's your two screws on top. You can just slide forward or backwards, or you really don't want to turn it at an angle. It's either forward or backwards. You don't want to go cockeyed with it. But make sure that this here, you got that center line going across there. Make sure that this part here is all level on that line. That's your head shell. Then your stylus, make sure it's level there, going across the center there. Then what you want to do next, you want to move your toe arm over to the next grid, because your record doesn't track the same all the way across. So this is where you want to check it to make sure that it is tracking right inside the grooves. And if all that lines up good, which it does, then you are good to go. You only need to do this one time. Now if you want to check it later on, if you feel that it's off, or you want to check a turntable that's been sitting around too long, this is what you need to do. Now the next thing, I'm going to take this off here. If you're not for sure about the pressure on your needle that's going onto your record, this is another tool. This is the scale here by Hudson. And that center hole is where you want to put your needle at. So we're going to set that up here. You set it on the platter like so. Lift your toe arm up over there, and you want to set that needle right dead center in that hole, and this top piece will light up. The scale will light up, let you know what the pressure, the weight is. If it's off, you go back here on the back of your toe arm and you make adjustment. But remember, you only want to turn the front piece on that toe arm. Like I said, both of them would turn together, but you want to hold the back with the bigger one back, keep it still, and turn the small one in front that's got the numbers on it. Alright, I'm Kid Howard. I just want to kind of demonstrate this to you. Hopefully this helps somebody out. And we are out of here.